Hi guys, welcome back aboard of the Crypto Cruise. It's me Chris, and today we're going to talk about Cardano, ADA, what Cardano is all about, what makes it unique. We're going to talk some chart analysis, we're going to talk some price target. Is it possible for ADA to go above $10? I think yes, so I'll just explain to you exactly how this thing is going to play out. We're going to talk about Ethereum, and of course we're going to start today's show with the Bitcoin chart as we always do. And I've told you guys right here when the price for one Bitcoin was around 112,000. I told you this correction won't last long, and then we're gonna have a swift recovery. Yesterday we hit all-time high at a price of around 124,500, and right now we're experiencing a little bit of a pullback, which in my personal opinion won't last long, and we're gonna have sooner than later a continuation of the trend to the upside. And this continuation can be boosted by today's meeting between Trump and Putin. I've already told you in earlier today that I think they already negotiated a deal, and this is just a PR stunt. And we can actually see quite higher prices when it comes to Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, and some of the main meme coins, especially when the traditional markets such as S&P 500, Dow Jones Industrials, they're all at its all-time high. I mean, we're definitely in a bull market. The bear market, the bottom of the bear market happened in November of 2022, price of around 15,000. At the time of recording this video, Bitcoin is above 117,000. So, I mean, corrections like these, they're actually for buying, for continuation of the trend on the upside. I mean, I have two base case scenarios. One of it is just to have to experiencing this blow off top and Bitcoin potentially go above 160,000 by November, December, by the end of this year. Or the other case scenario is basically consolidate between these prices of around 125,000 to 110,000, and then we can experience in this blow off top by February, March next year. Let's see how this thing is going to play out. Now when it comes to Ethereum, I see nothing but bullish momentum. I see this reverse head and shoulders, as you can clearly see on the yearly chart. On the weekly chart, I see this ascending triangle pattern, again a bullish chart pattern. And the left shoulder was formed here between the period of May and November of 2021 at its all-time high price of around 4,800. I mean, yesterday we almost got there. We didn't actually hit all-time high, but it was pretty close. The head of the reverse head and shoulders was formed in June of 2022, and the right shoulder right now was forming by a year and a half, right? So quite a long time. And I mean, and we've been testing this resistance line multiple times since its all-time high. We tested it here in March of 2024, we tested it here in May of 2024, and we tested last year in December, prices of around 4,000. And while everyone was thinking we're gonna break above it and Ethereum is gonna start start testing all-time high prices, we actually collapsed. Trump introduced the tariffs and a V-shaped recovery. We actually smashed through this yearly resistance line this month, and right now we are just basically at its almost all-time high. Potentially we can come back, test this resistance line to around 4,000, 4,100, turn it into support, and then continuation of the trend on the upside. I think I'm not going to be surprised if by October, November, Ethereum start hitting prices of around 6,600, because that's the price target of this ascending triangle pattern measured from the bottom to the top. 6,600 potential, one shake off and a full price discovery, and Ethereum goes above 5 digits to $10,000. I'm not going to be surprised at all. Now when it comes to ADA, Cardano, let's just concentrate on history and what happened here in December of 2017 when ADA went, actually January of 2018, when ADA went $1.30. All-time high in August of 2021, a price of around $3.10. And I'm not going to be surprised if by end of the year or early next one we go and test this resistance line that we've tested twice before in history, and test price of around $5. We also have to establish that every single bear market we're hitting a higher high, which is a bullish structure. But what I'd like to see is to actually break above this resistance line that we've tested here in March, April, in May, June of 2019. We tested here before the huge bullish momentum in January of 2018. We tested it here in March of 2024, And look at this move from early November to end of November. From price of around 30 cents, we went all the way to $1.30. In a matter of month, we did 5x. We managed to break above it, but we couldn't hold it. We dropped again, formed a double bottom, and for continuation of the trend on the upside. So I'd like to see we're almost there for Cardano to go above $1, take out this local top that we formed in December of 2024, as I've said, a price above $1.30, and then test its all-time high to $3 and potentially test this resistance line at price of around $5. And the highly likelihood, in my personal opinion, since we tested this resistance line multiple times before, the highly likelihood is to actually break on the upside. So that's something that I'm anticipating. If we go and test it, actually ADA to quickly double in price, I'm not going to be surprised. And if we go $10, but let's see how this thing is going to play out. Once again, guys, thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate all support. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube, please do it. It's for absolutely free. And if you want to really support my work, you can subscribe to my Patreon, one-on-one consultations of how to navigate this bull cycle, my 2 books of how to become a sophisticated trader, and also exclusive content with the most undervalued, underappreciated coins, and of course special requests for deeper analysis on one of your coin, not only one, but coins of your choice. Once again, guys, thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate all the support, and yeah, definitely we're gonna see each other tomorrow. Goodbye.